Now that you and your partner have decided on which design to do, you're going to print out the one that you picked. And this is the example one that I drew for you during class. And you'll notice the side view, I want to make sure I print it out landscape. It's much more to scale if you print it out in landscape. And you'll notice that it's divided into 8 increments. And when you draw it on graph paper, which is what we have right here, the lines are kind of light on the graph paper, so hopefully it shows up for you when you're drawing it on here. Now, I do have sample worksheets that demonstrate how to draw this and how you want to start with the middle, go up 6 blocks, down 6 blocks, and then you got to draw the top and the bottom and then trace the outer border. So this was kind of like what I was going off of when I created these directions. And then on the back side, if you're the person doing the top and bottom, this shows you how to get started on the top and bottom. And as I said just a moment ago, if you're doing the side, your design is the one that got chosen. This is how you can get started. And then usually the person who's doing the top and bottom then also does the ends, whether it's square on the end, it looks like this, or you got the corner cut off. I showed you a couple of different examples. So what we want to do first is approximately locate the center. It doesn't have to be dead on, but approximately locate the center of your graph paper. And this is 1/4 inch square graph paper. Go up 6 blocks and then down 6 blocks. Now, I explained to everybody that your bridge is automatically 10 inches long just to keep it fair. We're having a contest, so we're making everybody's bridge 10 inches long. So everybody has to follow the same criteria. I'm going to go up 6 blocks here. So I'm drawing that end, and 6 blocks here. I'm going to count over 5, and then up another 6. Now the reason I counted over 5 was because 10 inches divided by 8 equals 1 1/4, and 5 blocks would be 1 1/4. Okay, now I want to draw the perimeter. Go all the way around the outside, connecting the dots. I'm hoping my dots that I created show up here for the video so that you can see this well. Three inches is a pretty good height for the bridge. So once we have the outer border done, we want to measure in from that outside line 1/8 of an inch. So if I'm looking at my ruler, this is 1/4. I want to measure half of that, which is 1/8 of an inch. Now I'm not going to do that for every single one, but I just wanted you to see how that is done. So that's half a block. Keeping my lines 1/8 inch apart, or half a block, to do the outer border. Pencil's starting to get a little dull. Switch it up here. Okay. Drawing lines around the outside, or excuse me, around the inside. We did the outer border. Now we're doing our lines 1/8 inch in. And as I said before, and here's an example of where direction I'm going, we're going to go every 5 blocks, or every 1 1/4 inches, 3 3/4, 5. And then we're going to straddle that line on the graph paper. We're kind of straddling that line, a little like a 1/16 to the right and a 1/16 to the left. Now, because I'm trying to record myself and draw this at the same time, normally I kind of hover over the work surface, but I'm kind of more at a funny angle. So if it's not as good as my normal work, That could be why I'm not in a position that I like to be for drawing, but for the sake of recording this video, that's the reason it might be somewhat flawed. So now we're going to do our diagonals, and remember, I'm doing this just like I did my computer printout. And remember, sometimes when you get a computer printout, I might make suggestions for how to change it, make it a little, simplify it, but also keep it efficient and strong. Then I'm going to go do my diagonal here and here. Notice how when I draw the lines, I stop and start. I'm not drawing my line straight through. I start here, I stop when I get to there, and I start again on the other side. And if you didn't notice that the whole time I've been doing this, you want to make sure you start that from the beginning. I'm stopping here and then starting again on the other side. I don't want these lines to be going straight through. I want it to look as though it's going to look like the way you construct it, where each little piece